Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create assessments with video and audio recordings, so then that way your students can hear and or see you giving instructions during their assignments or tests. So first, I'm going to show you an example, just so then that way you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So if I go into my reading course, for example, if it loads, and I go into my modules, all the way down here. So I have my weekly reading comprehension quizzes. So right away, I have the directions. Answer the question based on Gus takes the train. So right here, this is a video, or I'm sorry, an audio recording of me giving those instructions. So if I click on that, answer the questions based on Gus takes the train. I don't like my voice on recordings, but so it's just me giving the students the directions in an audio recording. So I also have that in each of the questions as well. So I want to show you like one question, and then I'm going to show you how to do that. So if I go to the questions, right here, I have number 1, where does the story take place? So I want to show you the answers because it makes a little bit more sense when you see the answers. So where does the story take place? On a jet, on a bus, or on a train? I also have my recording saying that, plus the 3 answers, so then that way the students can hear all of the information. So real quick. Where does this story take place? On a jet, on a bus, on a train. So now my students can listen to the directions just like I would do in the classroom. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. In your quizzes, wherever my quizzes is, oh, it's right here. If I click on quizzes, I can begin a new quiz. And they have the classic quizzes, new quizzes. I've just been using classic quizzes usually. I haven't really been playing around with the new quizzes too much, just because my needs have been met with the classic quizzes. So I haven't really needed the new quizzes so much. So that's up to you, however you want to do that. So I can name my quiz test quiz. Oops, test quiz. And then I can give my directions. So I like to do the written directions as well as the audio directions. So you could also have the choice to do the video as well, but the reason I only do the audio is because I do share my assessments with my entire grade level. So then that way we can all have common assessments because we are all doing the exact same stories. And why have everyone create 4 different assessments when we're all doing the exact same thing? So I just do my voice. So then that way I can share it with them. They can use it. Then the other students just hear the voice. There's no picture attached. So the way we do that, so we can have, here are the directions. Now, if you look on your toolbar here, you have your link, you have your picture. Right here, you have your record and upload media. This is where you will go to record your media. So if you click on that, it will pop up with this rocket ship. So if you could have previously recorded media, so if you've already recorded yourself giving directions or recorded yourself for some part of the assignment, you could insert that there. However, I usually just do it as I'm creating the assessment. So I could click on record right here, and you can see that right there, you have me twice. So I can start recording. Right here where it says webcam, you can click on that and say no video. And that's where I usually turn my video off. So then that way the students in the other grade level don't see me. The mic I keep on, of course, because you want the students to be able to hear you. So if I click start recording, answer the following questions correctly. And then that would be my directions. So this is just an example. This is not something I'm going to be posting. So if I save it, and of course I would have this match, answer the following questions correctly. And with my first graders, of course, I would not speak, I would not say that probably. So that is how you insert your video and or just your audio in order to give verbal and video directions. And so this is just the directions. Now, if you want to do that in the questions, you would click on questions, you would click on new question, and the same thing in the new question. You would make sure that you click on that record and upload media, record, and you would record your media here. So this is where you would record your media. I'm sorry. As much as I do these tutorials, I really don't like being on camera. So it's just ironic that I'm on camera so much right now. So this is just an example of how to insert your video and audio into your quizzes. And you can do this with assignments. You can do this with discussions. You can do this with everything. So then that way your students, especially in the younger grades, can hear and see you give those instructions, can hear and see you read those questions to them. I even have it in my phonics. So I'm going to go through and delete. Let me delete this quiz real quick because I don't want to save this. I'll go back and delete it later. But in my phonics even, if I open it up, I wanted to show you what I did for my phonics. So then that way it's created a lot of assignments. So in my phonics, I've even created this as well. So of course, choose the correct way to spell each word. If I go to my questions, you can see I have a picture, and I guess I didn't record my media yet. I thought I did, but I didn't. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, choose the correct way to spell the word up. Choose the correct way to spell the word bug. Choose the correct way to spell the word mud, etc. So I'm going to go right after this video, I'm going to go back and I'm going to record that for my students. So then that way they can listen to me saying the word and then they can choose it from the multiple choices down below. So then that way, instead of just looking at a picture, they hear which word they're supposed to be choosing, because some of them, they might not know what they're supposed to be choosing. Is that a house? I don't know. No, it's a hut. So by me verbally giving them the word, they are then able to choose the correct word from down below. So I hope this tutorial helps you understand how to use the video and audio to insert that media and how to record that media in order to help your students hear and see you give instructions and give directions in your Canvas courses.